I'm Sarah Fergani on this Tuesday with your KENS 5 News now. Firefighters rushed to the scene of a terrible accident to try and save a man who was pinned under his truck. It happened around 12:30 this morning on Highway 151 and 410 on the city's west side. The fire department had to move the truck in order to get the 50-year-old man out. Then EMS rushed him to the hospital. He is in critical condition. Investigators still have not said what caused that crash. Meanwhile, the Texas Department of Transportation is trying to curb alcohol-related traffic accidents this holiday season, and for good reason. They say almost a quarter of all fatal crashes that involve drunk driving happened from December to New Year's Day. TxDOT says there were 411 DUI traffic wrecks in Texas last year that claimed the lives of more than 1,000 people across the state and injured another 2,000. A quarter of all crashes in Texas were alcohol-related. The sister of a man who wanted to jump off the highway before SAPD officers talked him down is not pleased with the negotiation tactics. Here's part of what was said that day, and we want to warn you that it could be distressing to some listeners.
Not being a man, you're a rat. Hide like a rat.
Now, police did eventually get that 40-year-old man to come down off the 410 overpass at Highway 90 last week and sent him to jail, but that man's sister says she's furious the negotiator called her brother a rat and pathetic while he was having a mental breakdown. SAPD said it will not discuss negotiation tactics, so we asked a criminal justice professor at the University of New Haven, and he said the language is probably inappropriate, but also added a negotiator's job is to keep people engaged.
You know, there were many moments where the police could have felt that the worst outcome was imminent. And in that case, you want to say something that's going to attract his attention and get him back to arguing with the cops.
Now, the sister also told KENS 5 insults and crude language should be a last resort. She thinks officers in her brother's case did not give other methods a fair chance. Flight cancellations and frustrations continue to mount across the country as thousands of travelers are left stranded at airports, including here in San Antonio. Southwest Airlines alone delayed or canceled more than 70% of its flights on Monday. They said this is due to the massive winter weather system hitting the country and staffing issues. That is more than 2,000 flights canceled, and just today we checked in San Antonio, about 40 Southwest flights were canceled, affecting people who are flying out.
We didn't get any text or any message telling us it was canceled before we came.
Things are going horribly wrong.
I was on hold for 6 hours. I literally fell asleep, woke up. I was still on hold.
As for refunds, the Transportation Department is now looking into if this incident was controllable. Last night, the federal department also tweeted it is concerned by, quote, Southwest's unacceptable rate of cancellations and delays. According to the Transportation Department, you are entitled to a refund if your flight gets canceled regardless of reason. And if the airline makes a significant scheduling change or significantly delays a flight and you choose not to rebook. The problem with that, right now, there is no federal rule for what constitutes a significant delay. In addition to the hundreds of canceled flights out of left field Monday, hundreds of suitcases sit scrambled across baggage claim. Passengers flying out of Dallas said they are beyond frustrated.
You can take this bag and grab it. Oh, this is mine. Let's go. Oh, wait, this one's mine too. Let's go. Who's stopping me? Who's checking? Nobody's checking whatsoever.
So some passengers said they've been trying to find their luggage since Friday. Now, the winter weather is also impacting busted pipes. Right now, there is a rush at local supply stores to try and fix those broken pipes. Days of sub-freezing temperatures, ruptured water supply lines all over the city. During the worst of it, the San Antonio Fire Department's dispatch page was full of calls for water evacuations. That's what they call it when pipes break and it starts raining inside homes.
It needs to have this, but it was a lot. I turned off the water and I got to go home and see what the damage is.
KENS 5 received several calls over the weekend from frustrated tenants, but no official data yet as to exactly how many homes were impacted. And along the border, the Texas National Guard has installed over 2 miles of fencing since the first part of it went up in the El Paso area last week. That is according to a Texas National Guard spokesperson who said Monday more fencing is expected to be installed. This week, an estimated 22,000 migrants were sleeping in shelters and makeshift encampments across 3 northern Mexico cities. A cracked pipeline caused more than 3,000 gallons of light crude oil to spill into the Corpus Christi Bay in the La Quinta Channel over the holiday weekend. Right now, officials with the Coast Guard said a safety zone has been set up to protect personnel, vessels, and the marine environment near the Flint Hills Ingleside facility where the spill happened. They're still investigating. If you're attending the Alamo Bowl this Thursday, the city is offering free parking at the City Tower Garage. It's happening from 4 to 8 p.m. and you'll have to show your tickets to the parking attendant after you get into the garage. All right, we want to check in with meteorologist Ryan Shoptaw for your forecast today. Ryan?
Yeah, hey there, Sarah. It's me the last Tuesday of 2022 and talk about a gorgeous day. Temperatures in the 40s through about 11 a.m. and high temperatures topping out near 60 degrees. Mostly clear, mostly sunny skies with sundown right around 5:45 later on tonight. Sarah?
All right, way to end it nicely Tuesday. And that is KENS 5 News Now. Thanks so much for joining me. And remember to tune in to KENS 5 Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 7 a.m. I'm Sarah Fergani. I'll see you tomorrow.